Hey there, everyone, and welcome back to Utility Sports. Today, we're talking about the Dallas Mavericks a little bit more here on the channel, and this time focusing on their coaching situation. Rick Carlisle, according to Adrian Wojnarowski, who led Dallas to the 2011 NBA championship with Dirk Nowitzki, informed Mavericks owner Mark Cuban today that he will not be returning as head coach next season. Carlisle told this to ESPN. Carlisle had 2 years left on his contract, spent 13 seasons as the Mavericks coach. So there's a big-time turnover in Dallas at this point. Of course, Donnie Nelson, longtime GM, 22 years, maybe 23 years with the Dallas Mavericks, did end up parting ways with Dallas as well. It sounds more like a firing for Donnie Nelson. Rick Carlisle, however, does sound like he is resigning from the position of head coach, at least according to himself and what he told ESPN. He is the source for this information. Wojnarowski, of course, breaking the information here. And he enters what is a very, very interesting head coaching free agency class a little bit when you look at the guys who are now out there. Scott Brooks being one of them. Stan Van Gundy just got let go. Rick Carlisle, who's the head of the coaching association for the NBA coaches. It's a pretty interesting class out there for head coaches. Nate McMillan, he's going to be someone to watch as well. He's probably going to be back with Atlanta. I'd be surprised if he isn't. Just based on how they're performing this playoffs, it makes sense that he would stay there in Atlanta. Of course, Nate Bjorkgren got let go by the Indiana Pacers, Steve Clifford by the Orlando Magic. There's been a lot of departures around the league. Mike D'Antoni's an interesting name. Terry Stotts is out there as well, with the Portland Trailblazers letting him go. There's going to be a lot of shakeup. And for the Dallas Mavericks, this is the coach I've been watching for my Mavericks. He's been the guy ever since we let Avery Johnson go. Rick Carlisle has done a phenomenal job in the 13 seasons. Of course, the knock on him is we haven't won a ton in the playoffs. We haven't won a playoff series since 2011. A little bit of a tough fact to swallow there. But the future is bright for the Dallas Mavericks. Without Donnie Nelson, without Rick Carlisle, I think this team and this organization still has nowhere to go but up, honestly, with Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis under contract. Those two players are the stars. Of course, there's going to be some of these rumors here, like, yeah, Luka's gone. We have a video up on that on the channel. I just don't think he's gone. I think him and Rick Carlisle did have some differences. Luka, of course, a little upset sometimes with some of the timeouts called by Rick Carlisle, the momentum of the game, how Rick Carlisle does call the game. And even during his exit interviews, Luka Doncic did say that we have to find other ways to use Kristaps Porzingis, kind of taking a little bit of a subtle shot at Rick Carlisle. I don't think that Luka Doncic was going to be a stark defender of Rick Carlisle. I think he was going to be looking for a new head coach at some point. Now, it's going to be key here. Who do the Mavericks go and hire? Interesting name, Jason Kidd. Could he return to Dallas this time as a head coach? I would be very interested to see him returning to Dallas, where, of course, he was part of that 2011 NBA championship team. There's a lot of different candidates out there. Let me know who your favorite candidate would be. Jamal Mosley, an internal name that would make some sense as well for the Dallas Mavericks. We lost Steven Silas to Houston last year, unfortunately. He would have probably been the lead candidate in this process if he did not go to Houston. A lot of great options out there. Terry Stotts, very interesting one for me. And a few other great ones that I haven't mentioned so far. Ime Udoka, a very good one. I just don't want Mike D'Antoni to be the next head coach of the Dallas Mavericks. We'll see who they end up going with. There's a lot of different options. Again, let me know in the comments who you think the Dallas Mavericks should hire to be their next head coach. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy today's video. I'm interested to see who the Dallas Mavericks end up pursuing to be the franchise's next head coach. Again, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the very next video.